Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing today? Happy Monday. We're going to get right into today's reading and see what Spirit has. And guys, I asked all of you yesterday to let me know. I did it a little differently. I went slower. I pointed out more so each card. Let me know today, because I only heard back from a few of you. Let me know today, please, if you prefer this way of a reading or you prefer the way we've always done the readings before, okay? Because I'm thinking about, whatever you guys want, whatever you like best is what I'm gonna do. So, yeah, just put a thumbs up real quick in the comment section if you feel like this way is better for you. All right, let's see what we have. Just want to make sure that you guys can see the cards. I'm going to pick them up and show them to you as we go anyway. All right. All right, guys. So what we have right off the bat, we have the Three of Cups, okay? Three of Cups, Aquarius, is a celebration. It's a time for celebration. It's also, you guys are going to be feeling celebratory. Look at this. Next to the celebratory card is, well, I'm jumping the gun, but I'm so excited, okay? This is a lot of happiness coming in. But for right now, you might be feeling really good today. And I have to tell you, I feel awesome today. So I'm hoping that each and every one of you feel as good as I do. All right. And I'm feeling a little bit bipolar these days. I have nothing, no one's affecting me. I don't have any issues or problems, real bad problems or anything in my life right now. However, my mood is just crazy. I go through days of sadness and just I'm just not understanding myself emotionally right now. The differences in my moods are crazy. All right, but here is the goddess of the moon. Okay, now this is you guys feeling yourself. Okay, it's also, your subconscious is still filled with all of your past, even from past lives, all of your dreams and wishes, okay? Things that you wanted from the past, things you gave up on, things you thought you would like but were just too hard at the time, felt like it was too hard. The goddess of the moon tells you that you are now capable of getting all of these things that you have wished for currently and from the past, and quite easily, I might add. Okay, there are things falling away from you, Aquarius, emotions that made you once feel just limited in what you were capable of doing, a feeling that you were being held back by multiple things, people, places, things, situations. That is all falling away now. And what's coming in is a much, just a nicer way of things coming in, making your life feeling like it's smoother, it's easier, it's not as complicated as it once was. And this is because you guys are doing things differently. You're operating differently. You're operating from your intuition, which is it's like it's giving you a whole new lease on life. It's giving you a whole new way, a new outlook, a new way to get around things that you just didn't have the clarity to see in the past, okay? And that is bringing in this beautiful Ace of Cups for you, which is your emotions flying high, your emotions just overflowing with joy and happiness, okay? That's how I see things coming in the very near future. I also feel like there's some kind of March surprise for Aquarius, something coming in for you that is going to delight you and make you feel just have beautiful feelings and emotions. Maybe some of them might feel new. Some of these emotions might absolutely feel different, like you're stepping into this fifth dimension. So don't boo-hoo this yet, Aquarius. You might be getting ready to feel things you've never felt before on a whole different scale. Okay. And these will be connected to the fifth dimension. Just like I believe we're going to be dealing with some new foods coming in that we've never heard of or seen before. Okay, so let's move on. We have the broken heart here. So I feel like there's a lot here to be said. Um, I'm kind of looking ahead at things and just to get a feel. And with this broken heart, guys, a lot of you have been through the mill. A lot of you have felt heartache, and you feel that you've just had to go through more than any human being should have. Um, and some of these things have really stayed with you. They have a grip on you because for a lot of you, these made you feel like traumatized almost. Just like, you know, it's really difficult for you to let some of these things go, even though you know you should and you want to, because you know if you let these things go, you're going to feel like $1 million. But these things run so deep within you. And some of these things might be from other lifetimes, guys. That's why it feels so crushing. Okay? So, that being said, this has been a burden. Okay? This has been a huge burden for many of you. Carrying this weight. It's a feeling that you've been carrying these things around, weight on your shoulders. Most of you feel like you're doing this on the daily, okay? Because you're involved in things right now that make you feel that way. And it's different for all of you. I feel like for some of you, it is your job. That's just totally pulling you down into the depths of a dark place that you just want to step out of. You just don't know how to escape this um 40-50 hour week thing that you just don't get to spend time. You don't get to do things that you want to do. You don't get to spend time with your families. And still there's that feeling that there's not enough financially, right? There's not enough to go around, not enough to do what you want to do. So these are specifically emotions, I want to say, that are a big part of our past and still there to an extent, okay? And a lot of it, again, has to do with the financial constraints, okay? Like I was just saying. So Spirit is acknowledging that they know that a lot of you have really had a difficult time putting food on the table, even paying your bills, right? Just this kind of feeling when you open up your cabinets, your doors, even this stays in your hearts, right? Your bank accounts. Those doors have been closed. They've just been feeling empty and dormant, right? Um, so this has made it very difficult. And for many of you, this has been the most difficult time, the last couple of years, I want to say. All right. So it is time to speak out. It is time for you to come into your authentic selves and stop trying to make others happy and stop trying to look to others to get their approval. We have to be very focused right now on ourselves, and we have to put ourselves in position so that we'll be okay and we'll be able to manifest the things in that we need for us to feel like we are complete and we have the things in our lives that are going to make us happy. We cannot make others happy right now. unless you're someone who, has enough, you have wealth, you don't ever have to worry about going to a job or making ends meet. And most of us aren't there yet. So this is a time to do you, guys. It's time to do you and focus on you. Focus on your happiness, your finances. Really do some self reflecting on what has been, what's actually behooving you in life and what is not. Okay. Um, yeah. So these are all things that um, we need to start thinking about. Just focus on ourselves. Um, okay, let's move on. All right, so the next card up is the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Now, Archangel Uriel is basically who mirrors, she is mirroring you right now, Aquarius, okay? Or you, I should say, are mirroring her. But she is also, out there. She is in the ether because she's all about wisdom. And she also surrounds God's throne, okay? Yesterday, we talked about Archangel Metatron, who popped up in our reading, okay? So we need this right now, guys. We need to know that there's protection for us, that there's an angel out there overlooking us, keeping us safe, watching over the things that we are in need of right now so that they can be given freely when the time comes. And we are very near that time. Okay, but yes, she is she depicts, wisdom. She's also about letting go of destructive emotions. And we already talked about that, right? So destructive emotions, the things that are necessary to let go of. She is letting you know how important that is right now. For those of us who want to get out, out of the stuckness, that third dimensional, icky, dark place that we've been living in. And, we've basically been telling ourselves lies to get through it. We've been telling ourselves, oh, life is good, life isn't that bad. Try to look at the good things, look at your glass like it's half full, not half empty. And all these things, it's really us trying to talk ourselves into something that wasn't our reality, if you think about it, right? We're all going through not so beautiful things, and we didn't even have time to enjoy any of the beautiful things that did exist around us because we've been so busy working. So this card again is letting you know, Aquarius, it is time to let the baggage go. Bye bye. Okay. If you want, I will try to remember at the end of this reading to give you an exercise to help you let go of things that are still making you feel stuck. Baggage, things that you want to let go of, but you feel it's hard to do that. It's difficult to let go of these things that, you tried before and they're still there. So I'm gonna help you out with that at the end of the reading, okay? Especially if you have negative emotions and you're moving through life, just feeling like you've been left out of the feel-good realms, the positivity coming into your life. Maybe you're feeling like that just doesn't happen for you. And if that's the case, guys, I'm not blaming you for it, but there are things that you can do to get away from that, okay? I didn't want to pick up the cards, but I did because I was chatting. So let's just get started over then. It's fine. All right. So I feel like this is about a relationship of sorts. I see someone who wants to take a break to you're feeling overwhelmed and you really want to bring in balance. It's not that you're looking to get away from this person or situation. You just need a break, a mental break. You need time away. You need, and this might be something you guys are feeling a lot lately. A lot of you who are growing exponentially and, using your abilities right now, um, you're you're feeling like maybe you want to spend time alone, like the energy is just overbearing and too much. And when you get home from work, you just want some peace. You just want to go in another room and shut the door. All right, if this is you, please comment below the video. Also, guys, this is a good time for me to mention, if you're curious to see what type of readings I do, prices, I do offer a $20 reading for those that are struggling. There's something for everyone, so you can click on the description below the video and check that out. But I do see you're looking for this balance desperately, okay? And you just want to feel good about your life again. It feels like everything is just pulling on you and you're being pulled in different directions. Your boss wants this, maybe your family wants that. You're looking for that. You just want to laugh. You just want to do something. And this is a great idea for you guys. Do something to get those belly laughs, because there's nothing more healing than that. All right, make the time. Get together with some friends this weekend. If finances are tough, get a couple six packs, get a bottle of wine, invite some friends over, do some inexpensive hors d'oeuvres or whatever they call them, some snacks, hors d'oeuvres, whatever. And do that, okay? Get those belly laughs. You probably just got a belly laugh from me trying to pronounce the word, but that's good. Whatever it takes to make you guys laugh and lift you up, I'm down for it. All right, so moving forward, I do see that this is going to help. This is going to be very helpful for you, okay? Spirit is saying everybody should do this. If not this weekend, plan it for next, okay? Because they're seeing you all and they're saying you're tired. You're exhausted, and most of you feel like you've been trying to go up this uphill, momentum, where you're just exhausted, okay? And so Spirit is saying you will feel refreshed once you do that, okay? And that's for those of you who just can't take a vacation. It's not the right time for you for that right now. Okay, so there is someone who is making a decision right now on something that has been making you feel stuck, okay? And this is basically connected to something you want to give to your family or something you want to share with your family. And I do see that you really want to bring happiness in for all of your loved ones, and you're working on it. You're working on something really awesome, okay? Now, the Wheel of Fortune is about wealth and prosperity, okay? It's about a lot of positivity. This is all positive, guys. It's also a reminder, again, they want us to know that even for those of you out there who don't believe that angels exist, again, it's in our face. This card has 4 angels in 4 corners, and they are in protection mode, okay? We do happen to have a lot of things going on right now out there in the world, so they're protecting, and they're also wanting us to know that there's a financial gift coming our way when the timing is just so, and that they are right now protecting those finances, and that is why you have not received them as of yet. So there is going to be something coming, and this is a reminder for you that right now, the way things are out there in the globe, they need to hold on to this and watch over and protect us until it is safe to be released. Okay, that is today's heartfelt message from Spirit. All right, and over here we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is what I'm telling you about. The ongoing battle, the fatigue, the weariness, feeling setbacks coming in your life and feeling guarded. That's what this card is about. A lot of you just, uh, it's sad, but I'm feeling your emotions and I just want to cry because a lot of you feel like you've succumbed to this type of feeling, this emotion, and you just don't see it ever changing. So you've succumbed to some type of sadness. Guys, don't do that, please, okay? Um, yeah, I implore you not to go there. Once you go down that slippery slope of depression and lose hope, it's hard to get out of that. It's hard to climb out of that hole, okay? So please don't go there. We do have a lot to look forward to, okay? And also, I'm seeing, again, some kind of decision being made or having to be made regarding this, just a lot of positivity, a lot of happiness, okay? So if this is you guys over here starting to really just give up on things, don't give up just yet, okay? Start putting things in place to lift your spirits. It's going to help exponentially. And don't forget to stay in a state of gratefulness. That will help raise your energy and your frequency. And I wouldn't be surprised if that card is right around the corner, because I'm feeling like Spirit needs you to do that, okay? Or Spirit wants you to feel as good as you can possibly feel, and they don't want you to lose hope. All right, using your intuition. This is the card of intuition, guys, okay? So, card of intuition. This is things that you need to give a lot of thought to, and it should be right now all about your happiness. Okay, if you have some issues floating around that are bringing you down, if you can, if it's nothing that can be fixed or needs to be fixed, let it go. Try your best to let it go and start thinking instead. Distract yourself with putting your energy behind things that are going to bring in happiness, results, okay, that are going to affect you in the most positive way. All right. Also, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is good news around money. So this is basically a very good omen for you. So this is for those of you who might be thinking about starting a side business, or getting in on, maybe taking on a partner even with your business to drum things up, drum up some business, do a side of the business that you've never thought about. Maybe this partner could be in charge of sales so you can focus on the things that you need to focus on, and you know, that type of thought processing, right? But this is definitely a good omen about your money, all right? And they're saying that um, this is a very spiritual card, okay? The Hierophant. There's also a lot of good things in this card, positivity, and it's also about committing to doing those things for yourself, pushing through right now, putting action behind things to bring in your own positivity. Don't wait for it to show up. Don't wait for others to bring it, because you'll be waiting a long time, Aquarius. Okay? You have to be, and I just heard also for those of you who like to pull others in to get your stuff done, like people who like to put others in charge. You have things to do, you're busy, you're at work, so you don't have time to do these things, so you put your sister or your brother-in-law or your mom or dad in charge of trying to get something done for you, making that phone call, taking care of business for you. All right, don't do that, because it's not going to work out the way it would if you do it yourself. Okay, so we have to find the time to do things the right way that we see it being done. Otherwise, okay, it's just going to feel like it wasn't done right the first time. You're going to have to go back in and do it over, okay, and so on and so forth. Let's go one more round, guys, and see what else Spirit has. If you're still with me, this is a reminder, please, counting on you to give me that thumbs up if you're liking this type of reading better. There's a lot of you coming to the channel. There's like, I don't know, is it 18,000? Let's try to get to 19,000, by the way. All right, but there are a lot of you here from all over the world. So please take a second and give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this style of a reading better than the way it's always been done before. All right, so this King of Cups here, this is a person bringing a lot of joy into you. This is someone that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt is your go-to person. They're never going to let you down, disappoint. This is the person that you can count on, that you look to for, you know, maybe you just, when you need to bounce ideas off of someone, or maybe you need some support, or, you know, you're feeling down and you just need to talk to someone. This is your go-to person, okay? Guard this person with your life, okay? They're so important. There are so many fly-by-night people out there, people who are ingenuous, who don't really have your, you know, they're not really out there for you. They're out there for themselves. So just, if you have this person in your life, hold on to them. You know, this is a very dear, important person to you, and hopefully you are just as important in their life to them, and you also give them the support when they need it. All right, and I'm sure that you do. All right, here we have the Six of Swords. Okay, this is you moving toward more positive things, guys. I see you just moving toward things that are overwhelmingly going to be good for you. You're not taking chances. You're not going into the iffies or, you know, the maybes. You are, I feel your souls, guys. You are so gung-ho about this, and your minds are so strong on this that you are not letting go of those tight boundaries that you have placed around you. You are in protection mode, and you are going to make sure that you are your own protector. You're not looking to others, and that you will protect yourself no matter what, okay? And also, we're looking at, I think I did that right. Did I put that in the right place? All right. I'm not really sure. I think so. All right. Anyway, this is the card of want, all right? You're moving toward all things that you want, okay? Put these two together, you have movement toward, you're moving away from something that is no longer serving you and moving toward the things that you want, the things that are important. All right, guys, so I'm going to end on this positive note. I hope you enjoyed today's reading, and I was supposed to talk to you about something. Oh yeah, an exercise to release, you know, the things that you might be holding deeply in your subconscious mind, even in your bodies, from your soul, basically, from past lives, okay? Just, you know, in battling these emotions that you know you don't need to carry them anymore. You don't want them, but these emotions keep coming up for you and driving you mad, okay? Find a quiet area, close your eyes, and just like I think I mentioned in the beginning of this reading, this exercise is really good to release unwanted energies, okay? So just take a deep breath in with your eyes closed in the quiet. Relax yourself as best as possible. Let drop your shoulders, relax your legs, your torso, and then when you blow out, you're thinking about whatever the baggage is that you want to let go of, and you envision all of it coming out in that breath and going out into the universe. So give it to the universe. Do it several times if you need to. Do it as many times, as many days as you need to, until you feel like that unwanted anger or unwanted memories or unwanted shame, whatever it is, do it until you feel relieved from it, until it's gone. All right. Other than that, I feel like a lot of you think this is, I don't know what word to use here, like it's not really going to work, but staying in a state of gratefulness absolutely does work. And if you do it and you commit to it, you will see in a few weeks that you will feel completely different emotionally. You will feel on top of the world, because when you're feeling grateful for very small things that you may have in your life right now, and they're not really small, but in the scheme of things, you might think so, like things like you have food in your refrigerator, your pets are healthy, you're healthy, which is not a small thing at all. You have a car, you have a job. You're grateful for that. You're grateful when you have a day where you're feeling happy feelings. Like that's what I was grateful for this morning. I've been going through like weeks of anxiety and just feeling like any minute some type of doom is pending. And then it's weird, there's nothing going on that I should feel that way, and then today I wake up and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like I'm in the fifth dimension today, like nothing can touch me, and I feel awesome. But anyway, guys, that is the reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow.